Hey there YouTube, Love to Boat 92 here. I just finished up milling my first log with my homemade chainsaw mill. I have to say, going through pine, this saw works pretty good. Is it the fastest thing in the world? No. That winch is a lifesaver, and I don't know that I would want to use a chainsaw mill without one, because when you're running pass after pass after pass after pass, that does get kind of tiring, and having that winch is a lifesaver. So I got one little scrap piece of wood here. That one's kind of junk. I don't really know what to do with it. There's not enough there to get another board out. And here's all the logs that I got, or the boards from that. Just one log, it was like 12. It was 12 inches thick on the one end and 13 and a quarter on the other, or 13, somewhere around there. So I have 6 boards here. I have, yeah, 6 of them. And they're all, I don't know. I know my hand there to there is about 9. So that's pretty good. These are that Colorado blue spruce that I was milling. And I guess how they get the name from the Colorado blue spruce is there's a little blue tint here. I don't really know. I don't really know how they named them, and there's a little piece there, unless that's bark. But it turned out actually pretty well. There is some cut marks here on the boards, a few of them here and there. I don't know if the camera's picking some of those up. Yeah, it is. So that's pretty good. I'm very, very pleased. This set of 6 boards, if you had to go out and buy these at Lowe's or Home Depot, now I know I have to dry them. I have to paint the ends. I may or may not do. It's probably a good thing that I do paint the ends to keep the rest of the log from splitting. But for me to go out and buy these, I bet it'd be at least $100. Maybe even more from Lowe's or Home Depot. So my Chinese chainsaw has just paid for itself yet again. 45 cc's is good for pine. I would probably, if I'm using hardwoods, or I'm milling up hardwood logs here, I will probably use my Timber Pro. If anybody knows what to do with these, I have a couple big long pieces. My brother said he could make a log bench out of them, but we could do that. I don't know what else to really do. A couple of these, especially this one here, gets a lot thicker at the end, but I'd only have like a 2-foot long board there, if that. So if you guys have any ideas on what to do with these, just post it in the comments below. What a mess milling this all makes. Oh my gosh. There's sawdust all over the place over here. I wanted to say, this is probably going to be maybe the next log I attempt to mill. I purchased a Timber Tough single post mill for chainsaws with bars up to 20 inch, so we can mill like, I don't know, a little bit less than a 19-inch thick log. I don't have a tape with me out here, but 2 of my hands, I can make it just past the pith. So there's 9. It's a little bigger than 18, so this log will be the max for milling with the Timber Pro. And it's about 6-8 feet long. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. About a little over, or just under 6 feet by probably a couple inches. And I'd like to try to let the Timber Pro saw break in before I attempt this, so I may bring over some more logs to mill with the Chinese one. But it works pretty good, you know. I'm really impressed. You know, the mill seems to be working pretty good. I may keep this mill for this saw. It seems to work pretty good from what I can tell. So I think that's about all I have to say for this video. Thank you guys for watching. Be sure to stay tuned for some more milling videos. I have almost 40 more logs to mill up, and I don't think I'm gonna cut them up for firewood. You know, pine doesn't burn very good. Well, let me take that back. It does burn pretty good, but it's very wet and lots of creosote, and so it's really not good for burning, for heating. But I may use some of those smaller slabs for firewood. I don't know what else to really do with them. I do need to get a set of plastic wedges that I can shove into the log as I'm milling. I'm just using bark right now, and it works, but I'd rather just use a wedge. It's push it in and go. Simple. You know, with using the bark, I have to pick up the end and slide it in, and it's just more difficult. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.